Hey y'all, it's Billy here from Shedworx Cutlery. I just wanted to show you a couple of things I've been doing for the wife. I did like I said, I finished that one knife. I'll show you that, and we'll turn the camera around here in a minute. But I got something here. Yeah, this is something I've been making for her. She wanted some kind of tray, so I got to put some handles on it. I'm not sure what that's for, but she's always saying, "Hey, honey, how about making this? Make that for me. Do this, do that." But I do what I got to do, and we have a good time doing it. And like I said, I got some of these. I'll show you this knife. I'm going to modify this one too. I got to make sure that it's a Harbour freight one. And I want to say that was a shout out to right there, which is Stan's. And that's a Cutlery Universe, but I'm gonna modify that and put some a different kit inside of it and make it kind of waterproof and all that kind of stuff. But I'll show you that stuff when I get it done too. I've been making these pocket crosses just like Brother Dewayne was, but there was a lady that I guess her dad had passed away, and I mentioned it before, but there was a cedar tree that had fell, and it had died about the same time her dad had passed away. So they had the wood cut down, and I said, "Can I have some of it?" And so she said, "Sure." So I took some of that wood, and I've been making those little crosses. Let me see here. Get back here. I got some more blanks here cut out, so I'll make some more of those. I don't want to, like I said, I'm going around walking in the shed, so. But let me go ahead and I'll go ahead and stop, and I'll also show you what I'm toting today too. And then to let everybody know that I'm gonna be videoing probably tomorrow and maybe Saturday if I can. But I'm going to a knife show here in North Carolina over there at Asheboro at the Agricultural Center, and it's the 50th anniversary. And I don't know, I might end up joining this knife club. I'm not sure. But I did make some slips for a gentleman up there, and he got them a couple weeks ago. So let me go ahead and turn us around here, and we'll look at the table and look at the knife and some of the other stuff, like I said, what I made it out of. And I don't know a whole lot of stuff, but I got to give a shout out to Brother James too, Warrior Works, but because he had told me what to buy and all that kind of stuff. But I'll show you all. Hold 1 second. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Let me show you. This is an actual handsaw blade, and it's the blade off of it. And I took the handle off, but I ended up buying like 4 of them. It was at a like an antique store. They were selling everything down, but there's a ulu that I might end up making. I'm not sure, but I might end up making some more knives out of this. But Brother James up there at Warrior Works, he was telling me to go ahead and get this. This is a good thing to start out with. And I've seen Dave over there at Dime Piece too. Right there's his sticker, and then there's Warrior Works over here, and then I also have Warrior Works up here too, his sticker. But if you would go over there and subscribe to all these gentlemen's channels, and they would surely appreciate it. But yeah, what I done is I cut it out, and what I come up with was something like this here, this pattern, and then I ordered some G10 scale material from Amazon. I don't know, I'm gonna look at some other folks, but that's how it actually come out. I put some brass pins in there, and it's still got the patina on it, and I got an edge on it, but it's not super sharp yet. And I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the sharpener and put a sharp edge on that. But also have a lanyard hole for it. Put a brass tube in there for it. I think you all can see that. Like I say, fits in the hand pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and make a sheath for it. I know this one here, I do have a sheath here that somewhat fits it, but it don't fit it just correctly. But that's one of the ones right there I have a sheath for. That's why I was asking Brother Randy over there at Georgia Adventures yesterday about how those rivets kind of work, because I do have this kind of rivets for lanyards in the leather. But anyway, that's what that's what I did work on. I did finish that up. Like I said, I had used this here material, and I will use some more of that. Like I said, I got 4 other saws. I think somebody reached out and wanted to know if I had some of those screws that I took out. I do. So if you would get back with me, I do have some of those available. But yeah, I'm going to take this knife here. I know everybody's seen a lot of these mods before. I'm going to take this apart. I'm not sure if I'm going to put the steel pin in there or I'm not. I might, because I have some other drill bits. So I might put it in there. I might even glue this blade. I'm not even sure. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I'm going to take this here and I'm going to put it inside there. I'm going to do all kinds of, like I said, little mods. Some other folks that I've seen, and then some that I'm just going to do on my own. But I got a vacuum cleaner out here. I got to work on this here for my wife. But let me go ahead and show you what I'm toting. Today, I do have my Holyland pocket cross, and that is from none other than Brother Dewayne up there at Clark's Kentucky Knives. Appreciate that, brother. I try to carry that every day I can. Again, I kind of mimicked the ones I'm making here, but this is out of olive wood, and this is out of cedar wood. So, but yeah, I've been cutting them down. Also, I've been cutting them in half, and I put a hole in there, and I put like the little keychain accessory on it. There's Woody. What's up, man? Sorry, I got to stay focused. Here's my Charlie Cook slip, and in that slip today, I am carrying a Bear & Son. Get it out of there, and that's the green bone. It's pretty. That's the carbon steel one, and it's a mini trapper. Let me see if I can get that. There you go. It's a Bear & Son. You can see that there. CS for carbon steel. Got that on there. There's the spade blade. Like I say, this is a nice one in the collection. Let me see what else I got. I got my challenge coin. There's my challenge coin. And that's from Brother Blade, Trader Blade, and that's Brother Rex Wiseman up there. And I sure am glad. I sent him a text message last night, making sure everybody in that area, Big Jim and which is Barlow Brigade, and there's a couple other ones. I think TJ, he's down there too. Box cutter blades. That's one of his old stickers right there. I gotta get up with TJ too and try to get some of his new stickers. And then I'm carrying my rule number 9, and that's Thomas up here, pocket knife guy. And I also have, this is the newest little slip I made for my Leatherman micro. I showed it the other day. And there it is. Pulls out. I carry that a lot too. Goes in a little slip. Pretty cool. I thought about putting a lanyard on there. I'm not sure yet to make it easier to pull out of the slip. But for right now, I'll just keep it like it is. And then for my modern for May. And that's brought to us by HT's EDC. And that's Brother HT over there. I have my Benchmade. And this is a bugout. This is a clone. But it doesn't matter. It does have the S30V steel. There, if you can see it. But yeah, this thing right here, I'd use it any day of the week. It does what I need it to do. And like a lot of people, and even Big Jim says that before, you take and you use stuff like this, and then what you do is you put your good knives back in, and you only tote them every so often. I tote them to church on Sundays, and if I go away and stuff like that. So other than that, let me reach up here. I was going to reach over there and get a verse, but I have one up here. Let's go ahead and go with this one for today. This is, for everything comes from God alone. Everything lives by his power, and everything is for his glory. And that is Romans 11:36. Y'all can see that. But with that being said, just want to let everybody know that, again, I love this community. I love each and every one of you. Appreciate the, like I said, anytime I reach out to somebody, I reached out to Brother Stephen too, over there at SJ Relics. And when I did, he's up here. That's his sticker. And about a project I was doing for leather work, and he helped me out greatly, so I do appreciate that. Again, like I said, I appreciate Warrior Works. So I don't want to make this video too long. It's already 11 minutes. It's going to go on, I end up going on close to 12. So with that being said, I want to let everybody know that I love this knife community. I love each and every one of you. Like I said, I'll try to film, do some pictures and all that stuff there. I don't know how to combine all that stuff, so I might have to make a couple videos. But what I either pick up, hopefully I'll pick up some. Maybe there'll be some deals up there. If not, we'll see. But I'll show you, yes. And just like I said, love the knife community. And with that being said, God bless each and every one of you. Till next time.